Hey, everybody. Y'all come on in. It's going to be good tonight.
Yeah, can we just talk? The closer it get to the weekend, man, my body just started coming alive. Lord have mercy, they've been whooping us to sleep at work. Well, some people. I work 8 hours.
Look, I've been 9 too.
Yeah. Wow. MK, so this is your show. We got some great information coming out, man. I hope we got our YouTubers on. We got the Instagrammers, the Snapchatters, the TikTokers. We got them all. We finna drop the knowledge. Hope you guys been having a great weekend. I have. Hey, man, I got an unexpected check in the mail. Lord, my house, nothing but the grace of God. Man, I'm getting blessed all the way around. You know what I mean? What about you, MK? Everything popping good?
Everything going pretty good.
Everything good.
I can't complain.
Me either. I can't complain. That's right. That's right. We'll give it about 30 seconds. This your show. You know, whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, MK. This your show.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure I can see my Facebook comments as well as the YouTube one. So
okay. Oh, I hope we got a special guest coming on tonight. You guys don't want to miss it. Powerful upcoming leader. I already called it. I claim it, right? Nothing but potential, I see. Man, y'all don't want to miss. Like, share, comment.
I don't know what I done did over here.
All right, MK, I'm gonna pull your jam down.
Okay.
Ready to get it going?
Yes. So, hey everybody, welcome to the show. I am Melissa King, home-based business owner and proud my econ home-based business owner. So, you know, we're trying to get back in the groove. Again, start back coming on Tuesday and Thursday like we used to. If we're not over here, we'll be at Tony's spot. So y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and go to Tony's page and subscribe. Because he looking pitiful over there. Hey, Harley Q. I see some of my YouTube friends on here. For those who don't know me, I'm posting this on YouTube and Facebook. And also, let me just I realized the other night I just popped Tony in here like everybody knows who Tony is. I didn't give him his just due. So tonight, let me formally introduce y'all to Mr. Tony Clopton.
Okay.
Tony is the Birmingham leader for our home-based business, My Econ, and he has made to the level of platinum. And as far as ranking goes, he's only one away from being infinity, which is a really big deal. Platinum is a big deal, but infinity is a bigger deal. Tony's been working in the auto industry for 20 plus years. Plus, he has several businesses, productive businesses that he's had over the years, including real estate, where he buys and flips homes, and he'll either sell them or he has some rental properties. He's ex-military. And did I forget anything about you, Tony?
Awesome husband, great father, all that.
Well, okay, I can't speak to that, but
okay,
that's hearsay. That's hearsay on your part. But truly, Tony is a knowledgeable person. He's the one who introduced me to this home-based business and all of the deductions and everything we're going to talk about tonight. So, Tony, what you got?
Man, I want to thank you for that great introduction. I almost said, who in the world is she talking about? Right. That's me. Great information. kudos to you, Melissa, for having me on. I just love that we can come together and share some information with people out there. True enough, been in the job for about 20 plus years, and they say experience is the best teacher, right? Man, this business is so common, y'all. It's so easy to do, man. I wish I'd have done it a lot sooner. And we just excited to be here to share this information with you guys. But definitely not about me, about Melissa, because this is her platform, and I hope you guys can get some information from this. We have an awesome co host that's coming on. She joined the team a couple of weeks ago. And been blazing the trail, always sharing some positive content on her page. You guys don't want to miss this information she's going to share. So if we would, Melissa, could you just bring her on and give her a brief comment, her testimony? Lakivia Curry, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Hey, Lakivia.
Hey, y'all. Thank you for having me. To those of you who don't know me, my name is Lakivia Curry, and I would like to start off by saying I will not be here that long because, as the old folks say, it does not take all day to say what you have to say. I am I am a mother of two. I joined my econ about a month ago. Currently, my rank is EVP Gold, and I'll say, because I just signed up one person the other day, I am 9 testimonies away from my next promotion. I say testimonies because I don't like sharing this business as a business. It's more so of an opportunity because it's so much knowledge within this system that everybody needs to know. When I first started, I was fresh off building my credit. I attended a few Zoom meetings. First of all, which Zoom phone tax deductible. I had to add that part in there, y'all. But I started off wanting to build my credit. I did not want or think that I would want to share this opportunity with other people because, like I said, I started off just wanting to do it for myself. But as I started off, since I've been in my econ, I have adjusted my W-4, which once I attended the Zoom and I followed the right steps towards doing that, I noticed that I would overpay in 2021 alone 135, no, not 100, $1,035 over in taxes in 2021 alone. That's just off of what I calculated based off of my last check stub. So I made the adjustment, and it may not seem like a lot to other people, but because I get paid once a month, so this may differ for other people. $84 that I would be able to put back into my pocket per month in taxes that were going to be taken from me. So I'm able to put this money back into my net pay because honestly, this money was rightfully mine anyway. So even though it may not seem like a lot to you, this business has taught me to do whether I could do it in investing, paying off debt, emergency funds. But for me, I have decided to use this money that is already rightfully mine towards an emergency fund for my children, since I am the head of the household. 111 points all around the board. I have opened 3 new accounts. From the training courses, y'all, they say keep your credit utilization under 30%. I have done exceptionally well at keeping my credit utilization at only 6%. This has done huge numbers for my credit. 6%. 5 years ago when I did this, I got a credit card, $700 limit, maxed out. Yeah, here go my little baby. I'm sorry. But this is who I do it for, y'all.
That's right.
This is who I do it for. Yeah, this is me. I'm on a call. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're 9 testimonies from our next promotion. this was a win-win situation for me. When I saw that this was only $19.95, and at the time I was blessed because Tony gave me the opportunity to start this business for only $4.95. So I was like, hey, what can I lose? I'm fortunate enough to have this money to invest. So I invested my funds. And once I got into the system and I navigated around, I was like, this is just too much information to just hold it for myself. So it's a win-win situation, y'all. If you don't have $20 to invest right now, I don't really know what to say about that, because that's really not a lot compared to what these other businesses are charging you just for you to start a business and you have no return. See, the thing that I like about this business, you don't have to sell a product to see any type of income, because guess what? The one, you're going to be able to put income back into your net pay that's already rightfully yours, or you can share this opportunity with other people, and you can build a successful career with it. It's your choice. Like I said, I was in business for 3 years, and I did not know that I could do any type of tax deductions in reference to everything that I did towards my business. I did not know that. Tony told me that when I first signed up, he said, go ahead and put everything in that you did in reference to your travel business. In reference to my travel business, I spent, not even talking about flyers and all of that other stuff, but as far as traveling, marketing, I spent out of pocket over $2,000, which
wow,
I would have missed out on putting on my taxes and deducting this year had I not signed up for this opportunity at the time that I did. It's now or never. I told Tony the other day, I am destined to be worth $60,000 this year.
awesome.
I believe you. I believe you. She got me
That's
some beat.
great. Yes.
All right. Well, thank you
Wow.
so much for sharing with us, Lakivia, and Lil Lakivia too. He put his 2 cents in too. He
That's
like,
right.
yeah, and what?
Yeah. Thank you, Lakivia, for sharing your testimony.
And we will. I know you said you couldn't stay long, so we will let you get back to being mom. But thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you. Okay.
All right.
Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Awesome, powerful testimony. Young mother, 2 kids, saw the opportunity, took advantage of a $4.95 business. Man, her return is already off the scales. She just got
Yeah.
promoted. She got an extra 80 something dollars on her paycheck. She's calculating all her deductions, and she failed to mention, and I'm not even sure how much her tax refund is going to be this year, but bringing all of those deductions forward from her last business, man, she's going to be able to do some powerful things with that money, right? It ain't about how much you make, y'all. It's how much you keep.
You
Tax
still got to go
savings
across
is
the
money
bottom of the
too.
screen.
Yes, Lord, man, that's awesome. Hey, I love these feel-good stories, y'all. These testimonies are the real deal. It tell the real story. You know, we don't sell stuff. Just tell a story.
Right.
Okay, Melissa, what we got? Where we going? Where we going now?
Well, you know, we talked up the cash flow manager Tuesday night.
Absolutely.
So, but before we get to that, let me kind of, introduce people who don't know about our business to our business. So, what I want to share is, now y'all bear with me on this sharing here. Let's see. Oh, no wonder that work. I'm in the wrong screen. Look over me, people. It's been a long day. Let me go to our what we call the 243, and it's really basic. 243. If I can remember where I put it. Facebook, inbox, cash flow manager. Well, I'll be darned. What did I do with it? Okay, let's see. No, that's something different. I'm gonna get it together, I promise. Just okay. Ah, I found it. Now I gotta share it. Okay. So here we go. 243 or 369. I call it 243 because there are two. Uh, everybody has two main objectives that they work for in life. It's very cut and dry. You work to take care of yourself now, and you work to take care of yourself later when you're not working. So we're trying to pay for our current lifestyle and our future lifestyles. Um, while we work to take care of those things, we get hit by four challenges. Those challenges are inflation, taxes, debt, and big business. So with those four, they are constantly chipping away at our money that we're saving for our future lifestyle. And it's also, constantly taken away from our current lifestyle. But our company, My Econ, teaches us strategies so that we're able to deal with all of those key points. And I'm gonna let Tony tell you about those.
Okay, great. As Melissa showed y'all, this is kind of like our basic training sheet when we first started. And I think that being basic, where nobody get left behind, they're basic numbers that everybody can remember, 243. And what I'm going to go over is the three section is our solutions, our three powerful solutions that my econ offers to everybody that comes into our business. So the three solution that helps people with those two objectives, which is to work for now and invest for later, is basically taking your tax dollars, the W-2. In 3 days, we show people how to correctly adjust their W-4 to bring home more take-home pay. Most people are overpaying on their taxes, giving the government an interest-free loan. So,
Mhm.
strategy one is to properly adjust your W-4. That is cash flow management, right? We're going to help you lower your taxes, pay off some debt, and minimize your expenses. And that's in 3 days, man. I've seen people get anywhere from $200 to $1,000 take home pay. I'm talking about people working overtime like you never seen. These companies
Mhm.
are trying to get that money back. Since the pandemic, man, companies are behind. They are trying to get that dollar, trying to get that profit up, and people are working a lot of overtime. We're trying to show people how to get that money back into their pockets. The second one is our business income, which is really huge. Most people have an employee mentality. We're trying to get you the business mentality, helping you understand that business making money is tax less, right? Income shifting. We're taking a little bit of cash, creating an asset, which is a business. Business
Mhm.
income comes with a lot of business deductions, y'all. And we're going to talk a little bit about the cash flow manager in a minute because every business needs to have a tracking system. No, you can get caught up in just working your business. You are running products, you're chasing clients and customers, and you're training, and you forget to plug in the information that can lower your taxes. So business income is huge, and we'll go into detail about all the products and services that we offer, like the credit repair. Everybody needs credit monitoring. We have that in our back office. We'll go into detail later, but we'll also go over to investing. Melissa talked a little bit about me having real estate. She talked a little bit about I have a couple of investment accounts, and not to mention my daughter's 13 years old. She has a little over $30,000 that I've currently started pulling money from my different income streams to make sure by the time she 18, I want her to have $100,000. That's my
Mm-hmm.
goal. You know, setting some goals. Even though my daughter and Melissa's daughter have their own business, every little money that they make, we can put it in an investment account. And by the time they 18 and 20 years old, they got $100,000 in their account, and they can take that 100,000 and make 1 million. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about taking your money from the highest tax bracket
Mm-hmm.
all the way to investing, which is being taxed less. So that's our business in a nutshell. If you learn this sheet, you can literally change your life by teaching and sharing this information with other people and get commission for it. So, Melissa, I'm gonna allow you to go ahead and let's break down this cash flow manager, because we have several business owners out there that don't know that you can write off certain things, and our cash flow manager helps you track all of this stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let me take this down and go to our cash flow manager. All right. Share it. And let me share. And this time we're going to do, here we go. Let me just go back to, and I was able to copy, you get a printout to show what it looks like on the phone.
Okay.
So we can show them that. I'm on the one I'm showing you guys now. I am actually on my laptop. This app, the Cash Flow Manager app, which is an absolute lifesaver for anybody with a business. You don't have to have my econ business. You can have whatever business you have and get this product for $10.99 a month, and make sure that you're capturing all your deductions. Because, you know, like we said, it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. But you don't know how you won't be aware of how much you keep if you're not keeping up with receipts.
That's
So
right.
good record keeping is the key. So this product by my econ, basically, oh, I didn't want to go there. Okay. Basically takes care of all of that. So as y'all can see, I've got my my tax documents and deductions and everything going all the way back to when I started in 2015. Every year, I make sure that I'm keeping my expenses up to date, and I go in and print this off and send this to my tax preparer. And they are able to like get through it without having to sift through receipts and call and ask you a bunch of questions, because you got everything on here already laid out. So I told Tony for the night, we'll use the girls' cash flow manager. As he mentioned, shameless plug. Our daughters, Tyler and Naya, they have their own hand sanitizer company, and they just started this business last year. As you can see, I created this in July. So we are keeping up with everything that they've had to get to start this business and keep this business going. So let's just kind of click in and see how this works. So here is the dashboard. With this dashboard, you can enter income, you can enter expenses, you can edit and view recurring expenses, edit and view expenses that you may have just one time. And you'll see what I mean by that in a second. So, and then here, unassigned receipts, the good thing is you don't have to worry about keeping up with your receipts, because most people will not step foot outside of the door without the cell phone. As long as you have your cell phone, you have a way to track your receipts. So what we do is we use the cell phone app. We take a picture of the receipt, and you can fill the rest out later if you don't want to fill it out then. But this app allows you to capture all of that. So I'm going to go into view and edit expenses. And I'm going to change the dates on here so we can look at last year. Oh, one. Okay. So that would be from January of last year to December. And I'll just hit update view. So now we're looking at the cash flow manager for 2020 for Time Nice Essentials. So if I go down here, you can already see where it's keeping a list of the things I've entered already. So some of the things on here, fragrance oil, um, labels for the bottles, uh, the website that we use, the let's see, the product, the actual hand sanitizer. So this is keeping a running total of what we've spent on the business last year. So of course everything's not in here, but is the smart thing to do is to keep it up, take a couple of hours out a week, or if it's something that you're doing every day, take a couple hours out at the end of the day and enter your information in here. And the information that we enter is satisfying all the requirements of the IRS. All they want to know is who, what, when, where, and why. So let us add a new expense so you can kind of get a gist of how it works. So let's go here. And I think it was Tina that was asking the other night if there was a website where you can see all of the general deductions. And we were telling her there's a drop down menu. So here, if you go here, they've got practically anything, even whether you knew or not, that you could count these deductions. They've got these in here for you to capture. And you can also customize and add your own, which I did for on my personal one for my child, for the wages that I pay my daughter when she's working for me. So let's add one in here. First off, the cash flow manager monthly fee. In our case, because we are my econ business owners, it is $34.95 for us for the cash flow manager, our website, everything. And that is tax deductible, meaning that is something that we can claim um, as a deduction. So what I'm going to do here is put it in for, let me see, when did they start? Okay, they started in July. So I'm going to say 07, 01, and 2020. The amount, $34.95, already in there. Who is, I thought it might already be in there too, but it's not. Okay. My econ. What is our, what do we call it? Monthly. I'll call it that. Where we do this online. If it was something that we went and personally paid for, we put whatever city and state where we pay that amount or whatever. And then I can put notes in here. I usually put in here something like if it's auto draft from my checking account, I'll put that in there so I'll know where to look if I need to go print out anything. So with this one, we don't usually have to keep a receipt. But if we wanted to add a receipt, this is what we would click on to browse receipts that we haven't assigned to a specific cost. Here, if we were driving somewhere, we would enter our beginning mileage. We would enter our ending mileage. Maybe I should have picked a lower number. Let's see. This one. And this one. And then we put in how many of those miles were actually business miles So if we say 39 here, it's going to track that. So that is how we track our mileage because I think, what did we say, 56 or 57 cent a mile right now
Right.
for mileage? So
Right. 56, 67. Yeah.
so we're going to be tracking it. We track that. And here, since this is something that comes out every month to make life even easier, we can put this in as a reoccurring or a recurring expense. So what I'll say is I'll choose monthly, and I'll say that the next date that is coming out is going to be, if that was July 8th, 08, 01, 2020. All right. And then I just hit save entry. And when it goes back out here, you should be able to see where it's been added there. It's now a part of the ongoing list. Here where you see it says receipt is usually where we've taken a picture of, or in my case, sometimes I download it if I get the receipt via email. And you can also see the mileage. So if we go down to the bottom of our page, we can see our total has gone up to 528.26, and our mileage now is 39 miles. And I don't have to do anything. If you see up here, it asks the question if I'm going to confirm. And every time I hit confirm and save entry, it's going to add that as another entry here. So it's just kind of a reminder that, hey, you said this is a recurring expense. Is it still a recurring expense? So when I hit confirm, that does it every month.
Wow, that's great. And Melissa, wow, hey, let's could you would you mind going back in and looking at one of your recent years when you first started, just to show people the amount of deduction that you can claim, far as the mileage and the hotels and stuff that you were doing when
Yeah.
you were really active.
What you trying to say?
Well,
When I was
since
really,
COVID, people are not driving, we're not doing
you
meetings like
right,
we used
you right,
to.
you right, you right. I'm like,
Yeah.
I think 2017 was a good year, I
Okay.
believe. So let's go in here and look at view and edit expenses. And for this one, I just need to change the year to 17.
I think at the bottom, that low filter, I think you can do entire year, and I think it would pull it up as well. But
Where? Like
down at the
here?
bottom, yeah, click that button where it says entire year.
Oh, see, I didn't learn something new. You didn't learn me something.
But you can do it that way too.
Okay, so if y'all take a look, you can see that for that year, I had wages. I was paying my daughter $150 a month for her services because whenever Tony and I would have our meetings and training sessions, the girls would set up the table, sign people in, pass out whatever information. So I paid her $150 a month. Don't go out on me to do that. Home office utilities, I captured my water bill, my rent, the my econ fee that, no, this was something else. This was like a online advertising thing that was a monthly thing. So I added that on. I picked up my Verizon bill, power bill, cable. Let's see. And the good thing about this is I can group this by, right now it's uncategorized, which means it's just going to go down the list and show by date. But if I hit, oh, why is this thing acting ugly? It's trying to show out in front of company. Oh, come on. Okay. Listen, if I hit, well, I'm trying to click on categorize because it'll put it in categories like travel. I don't know why it's acting crazy on me. Come on, little thing. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, so now as you can see, it is grouping everything by category. So any advertising I did, um, I put that in. It's got all of that together. This is the part that the tax preparer absolutely loves. Okay, communications, all of that stuff right in here, grouped together. Uh, okay, my computer's showing all of it. I guess because it was such a long file.
What type of deduction did you have for that year? Did you show that?
I'm trying to get to the bottom of the screen so I can look at the total, but
Okay.
the computer's being antisocial. Hold on, give it a second. I think I got too many going on. Okay, I'm just gonna skip on down to the bottom before it starts showing out again. Oh, come on. All right, so my total deductions for that year, or my grant, I won't say deductions because your tax person is the one who will um, input what percentage, like for everything, it's not the entire thing, it may be a percentage, and the tax person will do that. But what I've put in is what I spent. So last year, in 2017, in my business, I spent $23,947.13.
Right.
So that just kind of gives you an idea of what you can track. I've got parking in here. I've got flights when I went on trips. I did take a couple of business trips, and I was able to write off the hotel expenses. Um, Here where it says lodging. Um, we have our own book travel where we get discount travel rates. So I went through that. Booked I think this is when we went to Miami. So that ended up being a business expense because when I was in Miami, I got a group together and went over and introduced them to my econ. So that made my trip a business trip. So you see here we were able to write off the airfare. Um, Here's all my mileage where I have tracked it. And for the entire year, the total came to 2,958 miles. So at 50 cents a mile, that's like what, $1,500.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just to give you an idea. Is there anything else specifically you want me to show them?
I think that you showed them enough to see that if you're tracking all of your expenses, this is money, y'all. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of people that are working every day and making a lot of money, they're not adding these deductions in. And
Right.
that's when you get hit with a tax bill. So you want to be able to bring those deductions forward, and they don't have to be precise. You let your tax preparers, like you say, we're not tax professionals or preparers, but all we can do is just give them the information and let them do the rest.
Mm-hmm.
This is
And
money.
and that's the thing that drew me in and that I didn't realize about home-based businesses. A lot of this stuff, except for things like, equipment we bought, I was gonna pay these bills anyway. I was
Anyway,
spending this money anyway. I just wasn't gonna be able to use it as a deduction. So
right.
now things that because I was gonna have to do my cell phone bill anyway, my cable bill,
Mm-hmm.
uh, internet, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Mm-hmm.
something I was gonna pay for anyway, but now I get to write that off. So,
Yes.
like I said, the biggest thing to remember is if you don't put it in here,
Right.
then there's no way for you to get those deductions. So you have to be diligent about entering those things, and it's not hard to do if you do it consistently. And I wanted to show you what the phone version, because like I said, this is the desktop, but we also have the phone version of this.
Right. A lot. It's a lot simpler to me because you
Yeah,
know how to work your phone, know how to work your laptop as much.
right. So let's see. I got to download it because I just downloaded it.
So we'll talk a lot about the founder always talks about this business is self-funded. So literally you can own this business for 400, almost a little under $500 for the whole year, and you've literally saved yourself anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000 in tax savings alone. So when we talked about the business being self-funded, you was going to give that money away through the tax system. So you can literally use that money yourself instead of giving it away, because the government wants you to become a business owner to continue to stimulate the economy.
Right. Right. The business owner is the winner.
Yes.
When it
Yeah.
comes to tax savings. And
Yeah.
that's something that is we didn't real I think people don't really realize as a W-2 earner, you miss out on a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And these businesses that we're working so hard for, they're getting these tax breaks. So
Right.
we put
You know what?
ourselves in line to get them too.
This is the thing. W-2 earners are chasing money. Business owners, money chasing business owners. So
Right.
if you understand the tax system, you literally can save a lot of money just through the business deduction side, because W-2 earners don't get those deductions. All
Right.
you're doing is working and getting smacked over the head on the tax side because you're being taxed at the highest tax bracket.
Mm-hmm. So let me see. I have to come out and go back in because I don't know how to do it without making a mess. Okay, let me go to here. All right, so in a minute you'll be able to see it. This is what the phone app looks like. When you click on it, you click on Cash Flow Manager, and let's see what's the next one. Then it's going to have all those same buttons we saw on the desktop, but it's like Tony said, it's a little more convenient because you get the we have a mileage calculator here. This is where you would log your miles. This is where you would enter your expense, and of course, you use the little camera to take a picture of your receipts. And then what was the last thing? And this is how it looks on the phone versus the chart or the little table that you saw on the desktop.
Right.
So let me get back over here. So yeah, there's a lot of good. It definitely helps to keep up with your expenses because that's where you're going to see your income stream in those tax deductions,
Right.
because we are taxed on our taxable income. Anytime we have an expense for our business, then that's taking and lowering that taxable income. And that's the goal, to get it down as low as you can. So say my taxable income was 40,000 and I was going to get taxed at 30% on 40,000. Now I have $23,000 in expenses that could possibly be deductions. So that would take my taxable income down by half. So instead of getting taxed 30% on 40,000, I'm getting taxed 30% on 20,000. So, that's the key to the game. Oh, hey, Cortino. That's the only thing about when I have the other stuff up. You can't see the comments like you want to. Okay, so was there anything else? Oh, I know what I wanted to share. And I'm going to share this not because I'm, bragging or whatever. I don't want that to be, anybody think that's the case. But I was so proud. And a lot of you that follow me on Facebook already know my credit history story and how I broke down and cried because I couldn't get approved for a $300 lazy boy chair at the lazy boy store. This was in 2010 when I was living down in Florida and I was pregnant with Naya. And I went in to buy the chair, hormones already kicking in when you're pregnant. When they said no, I just broke down like, I can't even get a $300 chair. So my econ offers a credit repair where you teach yourself how to repair your credit. I mean, it's a self-teaching course. And so all of our members get this for free, but we also sell it as a product if anyone is interested. But I don't know what my credit score was at that time because I wasn't really keeping up with it like that back then. But I got an email the other day, and let's see. Where is it? Oh, thank you, Harley. I never get cash apps. Still get. Let's see. I just sent it to myself. Well, here it is. Here it is. Check me out. I'm still in the 800 club. So now I can tell Lazy Boy to give my. Because I can get all the chairs I want with an 820 credit score.
That's great.
So that's something else that I'm proud about. Since joining my econ and starting this business and keeping up with everything, I have really been able to improve my credit score and maintain it. That's another thing. There's one thing to improve, but to keep it maintained. So I've been in the 800 club now for about 2 years. I've been telling that story.
Yeah,
it's been about 2 years.
Okay.
So yeah, I just had to share that in case Lazy Boy watching.
Yeah, that's great.
Let me see. Yes, Janice, the replay will be available on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank y'all for joining.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
Melissa, I think you did a great job explaining the cash flow manager.
Thank you.
Anybody interested in doing what we do, the founder always comes on at 8 p.m. Central. I normally post it on my page along with Melissa, and he'll come on at 8. So you got about 10 minutes before he comes on. If you want to get more in-depth information about what we do, we're going to be doing this thing every Tuesday and Thursday, whether we're on day shift, or on days or evenings. Skill sets to assets be coming back next week. And my co-host Melissa, if you're ready. But shout out to all the people that come in, YouTube, Instagram, all y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Right. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any specific questions, you can hit me up in the inbox on Facebook or in comments on YouTube. Don't forget to go over to Tony Clopton's page on YouTube and hit the subscribe button. We're trying to build your guy.
Yeah.
He has a signature. You'll see. He has a signature. A signature video he puts out every day.
Right. And let's definitely give Lakevia Curry a shout out.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate her sharing her testimony. That's what it's all about.
Exactly. Yeah, because she is doing really good. Because I didn't think about it until you said it was just a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, she moving. She not playing with this thing.
She say 60,000. She gonna make 60,000 this year, and I believe every word of it.
I believe it. The way she said it, I believe it.
Right.
So, if you don't have any more final words, it's been about 48 minutes. We can go ahead and get out of here until next week when we'll be on your page.
Right.
Or we'll be on Tony's page next week. So come catch us over there and hit us up if you got any questions. Oh, you wanted to mention the promo.
Yes, our promo ends the end of this month. It's Black History Month, and right now we're offering a $4.95 to get started, $34.95 30 days after. We love to become business partners with us, learn this valuable asset, $1 million asset, y'all. The money is there. Hey, we're definitely sharing this information with as many people as we can.
And if you're interested in any of our products, my page is I should have put it up here, but I'll put it on in my comments in the description box. You can go to the page and check out our products we sell. You can show them again, Tony. We all the girls are selling hand sanitizer,
That's right.
and we always got that. Hit us up for your orders. They started out when they were 10 and 12. Now they're about to be 11 and 13, and they're CEOs.
That's
and
right.
my CEO is in their sleep right now. But yeah, check that out if you're interested in getting the cash flow manager, the credit repair, and a few
Travel
other
manager.
things. Yeah, just check out the products, and if there's anything that you would like to get and purchase for your business you already have, just reach out to us and we can do that.
All right.
All right. Well, good night, everybody. We'll see y'all next week.
Good night.
Oh, and let me just say thank you for the cash app. I never get cash apps. I got one tonight, so thank you. Wow. Not you, Tony, but to the person who sent it.